What's going on, everyone? I'm your host, Cycrex. I'm joined by,
What's up, nerds? It's Kohga Nightbane.
and we are back with another episode of AC Brotherhood. In the last episode, we saw the death of Mario. We met the well, didn't directly meet them, but we saw the Borgia family,
Mm-hmm.
which are Rodrigo Borgias, who was the main villain in the last game, his kids.
Yup. And boy, were they not happy with us.
Well, if I remember correctly, like historically, Rodrigo Borgia, not Rodrigo, Francesco Borgia,
A Borgio.
the son, um, had this entire idea of using the church to basically expand.
The Templars.
Well, in this game, Templars, yeah,
Yeah,
but
I know. I'm just.
yeah, in real life, it was basically he wanted to make a name for himself as the greatest general.
Mm.
Um, wait, there is a flag here somewhere.
I'm looking for it, but I'm not seeing it.
It was a feather, not a flag.
Ah.
Delicious medicine. He wanted to make a name for himself as the greatest, like military commander, and he wanted to
Sure.
expand the Borgia's power and control all throughout
I thought you had
Roman
sent for
Italy.
me.
Well,
Never.
Italy itself,
News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain
because the
that
Roman
you were
Empire
dead.
has
Not
fallen.
yet. I
for
am
a
still
while.
very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.
Close to 1,000 years. Throw the dice of
You
time.
would know this shit better than me, my man.
Dude,
Follow me.
I'm
Take
gonna be
care not to draw
100%
any
real. Back
undue
in high
attention.
school,
When do I ever?
I was terrible with history.
Same.
It was my least favorite subject because instead of like events, it was all just what was the date of this, or like
Yeesh.
at least like one teacher in high school.
You would be wise to purchase
It was
missing
like
equipment.
whenever we got to like
You will not
modern
live long in Roma without supplies.
history, which was basically 20th, like
I have my blade.
1900s to like present day.
And the guards have their guns.
I
courtesy of the Borgia.
hated learning about
Fortunately,
like all the
can
different
help.
everything that happened in World War One, World War
Grazie.
Two, the Cold War.
while you are in my debt,
It was all
perhaps
just
you will
like
listen to reason.
As soon as I hear some.
remember
will let
all
you know.
like memorize all these dates. And I was just like I just couldn't. It also didn't help that like it was a morning class, so I was extremely tired.
Yeah. That do be how it goes.
Then, now you can survive the journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps. But I'm not going to Firenze.
Oh.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet, and the King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the
Cesare,
papal
okay.
armies. What does he
That's
intend
it.
to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate, he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Not gonna say he's wrong.
But you don't want to say he's right.
Something to that kinship, yes.
Taking a small walk around.
Have you seen the young doctor?
Roma, I believe, is where we are.
Yep, we are in Rome. But
We will not travel
legit,
by horse. Roma is quite large.
Well, when in Rome.
Conquests in
do as the
Romagna
Romans
continue
do.
to succeed.
That is probably going to be the name of this episode, I'd wager.
Areas of the city for themselves.
Eh,
We cannot use the state.
not yet.
It's a good name.
The
It
will of
is.
the Borgia is law now.
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
So,
The age-old way of saying, no, I don't have a plan.
oh no, I do have a plan. It's just,
You have a plan, sure, but Ezio doesn't have a plan.
oh,
God, that's so cool.
no! Okay, okay. I do not.
Just kill him.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting the, Hey, sir? Come here. There we go. The synchronization kill. Which is just
I get you.
throw him into the scaffold. And we just want to try to build up our gold.
We'll do it your way.
I apologize, sir.
Please, just leave me be.
I don't,
Not
but he
really.
does.
You got too close while I was trying to loot a body.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
So, this game introduces Borgia Towers.
Which I imagine is the same thing as the synchronization points.
Kind of. These more or less give allow us to actually be able to start buying properties in the area, because if we look at the map, you see the areas that have like the little locks on them.
Yeah.
Basically, that means that this is where you can buy like a shop or a historical site.
Okay. Okay.
But you are unable to because of the Borgia's control in the area.
All right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
So what you have to do is you come to the Borgia Towers, you kill the guards.
And you burn them to the ground, I guess.
Yep. And then you have
It
access to
seems
being
the
able to
stable
buy
is now available for purchase.
After you.
yeah, like the stables, the blacksmiths.
And yet they don't give you a discount, I bet.
No, but at the same time, it is a still pretty cheap if we can.
Well, that's good at least.
Like this one's for free.
Well, I mean, sure, it's the first one.
Yeah, but like the historical sites are expensive. Like the first one, I think cost like 28,000.
Yeah.
Accompany Machiavelli to the blah 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 blah. Don't lose any health.
To the Compedoglo. Or Dojolo, or however you pronounce it, I don't know.
And because we now have access to the horse stables, if we ever need a horse, we can just call one.
We have one.
Yep. But yeah, I know definitely in between episodes, I'm gonna just hit up all the Borgia towers that we would have access to, and just start trying to build up the.
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Stop sparring with me.
Fine, let us talk openly
situation.
then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
Yeah.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what you have stolen. I will wait at the Campidoglio. I am meeting a contact there.
Give me back my money! Come back here! You are making a big mistake!
And that was easy.
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
Alright. Well, that was easy. If I remember correctly, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the next sequence. Okay.
There is no okay. What's the point of this danza del diablo?
Life expectancy?
Oh, wait. No, that sequence is not good. Okay. Grab the synchronization point and the feather up here.
Yep. I wonder why it's feathers again. Like, last game it made sense. This one I'm curious.
Honestly, there is no reason.
It's just that's what they used last time.
Yeah, they just thought like, hey, let's just do the feathers. Like at least it's like only 10.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
Because like, what was it? It's if you get all the Borgia flags, you unlock the Borgia cape, which you don't gain any notoriety if you buy all, like 100% renovate all of Rome. You get the Auditore cape, and that one does kind of the same thing. You don't gain any notoriety while you're in the area.
Helpful.
And I saw a flag. Just kidding. Mark it on the map for later. Give me a sec, Machiavelli. Let's see, where exactly is...
Well now, I am a man of many talents, and
Oh.
resourcefulness has ever been my forte.
Yeah, can't get that one yet. Because that's on, Timber Island? Alright.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
Got mail. Rendezvous with Machiavelli's contact. Retrieve the letter he carries. Catch the Borgia courier in under 1 minute.
You know a really good way to catch a guy?
Yeah, but we gotta tackle him.
Shoot him in the leg and then tackle him. An idea.
Yeah, but if you go for the like if you shoot someone, you'll always go for the kill.
Yeah.
Well, Rome, do as the Romans do.
Yep.
Look at these facades masquerading as government. The Pope is very clever to keep this place in business. It fools your
So
friends,
something
the people,
they
quite easily.
another thing they added
When
in
did you
this
become
game
so cynical?
are called
I merely describe the reality of Rome.
guild missions.
But all may not be lost.
Mhm.
The good news is that we
Or
have
not.
allies in the
Yeah,
city.
yeah, guild missions,
How
but
much
as well
longer
as
this will last? I cannot say.
guild challenges.
Yeah.
And those, oof, those can take a while.
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
Run him over with the horse.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find me at the Terme.
Excuse me, sir. You have something I need. Thank you.
And it's not your life, Shank.
Let's see. Might as well grab the synchronization point here. If we can get it. No, we cannot because of the portrait control still. Okay. I think. Okay, yeah. Definitely is because of the Borgia control. Okay. We'll just go on to the next area.
Yep.
Because the next area brings into kind of is the first challenging one to get the 100% synchronization on the mission.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Plot twist, the boss of this stage is a werewolf.
Honestly, I want to say you're not wrong.
But we both know I am.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, so this one is don't get hit. Which
I mean, you've already failed.
Yeah.
So, you gonna reset or you just gonna take it?
I'm just gonna take it because
Fair enough. I hate those those don't get hurt challenges. I hate them.
especially when there was like 13 enemies around
Where
us.
did these murderers
Yeah.
come from?
Like I'll go for it in between episodes. But like
They must have come from in here.
same with this one. This one is a completes in 8 minutes. But we are going to go for all the collectible items in here.
Hmm.
Since there are 3 Borgia flags in these areas. The halls of Nero. Oh, actually, no, I won't go the other way. Trying to think, like, was there any like major gaming news over the weekend?
Let me look. Pokemon finally unveils what's... Okay, this isn't gaming per se, but Pokemon finally unveils what's hiding under Mimikyu's design, and I wish I could unsee it.
Oh, Sympathy.
Give me a second. I have to actually, see, with its rising popularity, my saying that my favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu, I am reading something off. These are not my thoughts. My favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu feels like a much more basic answer than it once did. The little creepy dude who is a fairy and ghost type, which is such a weird combination, has always appealed to me for its sad design and the echoes of horror tropes in its disguise.
The little bastard wants it to be loved.
And
So
it is a disguise. We've always known this. Mimikyu's lore states that it wears a disguise to look more like Pikachu to be loved and accepted. This is because what's under the disguise is supposed to be hideous and horrifying in nature. Well, thanks to the recent mammoth leak of information coming out of the Pokemon Company and its partners, we now know exactly what's under the Pikachu cosplay. Mimikyu's design has been shown off on Twitter by Centro Leaks, and it shows exactly what's under the disguise, and honestly, it's not that horrifying. It is, however, quite sad. A tiny little ghost-like blob with spiked edges at the bottom of its body, much like the costume it wears. The big expressive eyes on the blob make it even more sad-looking, too. I'm not sure if I prefer the fact that it's just a sad-looking creature, or the myth that it was some hideous being. The latter makes Mimikyu seem scarier and a bit spooky, but its actual form, if this isn't fake, does fit the sadness the Pokemon feels. Either way, I wish I could unsee this. It's like looking behind the curtain at Disneyland and finding out the rides are not run by pixie dust, but by boring old mechanical parts.
If I remember correctly, the one of the things like Pokemon lore entries for Mimikyu is that if you look under
Yeah, the Pokédex in Sun and Moon says that the few people who have looked under Mimikyu's hood or disguise died of fright.
yeah. So I think like even if you're like, oh, it just looks so sad, it's like yeah, but in the Pokemon world, it's when it's not looking sad, you probably die.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like this sad blobby form is probably just it when it's docile.
Yep.
The reviews for Mario and Luigi Brothership are out.
Ooh, are people loving or hating it?
Let's see. Here on Nintendo Life, our reviewer PJ O'Reilly gave the game an excellent 9 out of 10 stars, mentioning how this latest entry takes the long-running series to new heights. The exact quote is, "This is a big game, packed full of surprises and fun, and the all-new Battle Plug system, alongside lots of flashy specials, a fittingly emotive art style, and a world that's brimming with puzzles and challenges, makes for a must-play in our book." On Metacritic right now, the aggregate critic score for Brothership is 80 out of 100. On OpenCritic, it's got a 79 out of 100. So what do the other critics have to say about, let's see.
Honestly, the fact that like the critics, and I take that the open critics are
Well, let's see. This first one is from somebody called Vooks. Mario & Luigi is a Brothership is a joy to play, as well as an excellent entry in the Mario & Luigi series. Even as the Switch era is sailing towards new waters, it is a real treat to see them release such amazing games. Nintendo News. Whether you're new to the series or have played every Mario & Luigi game up to this point, the captivating narrative with well-written and comedic characters is sure to keep you thoroughly engaged as you travel from island to island to help reconnect the land of Concordia. From the brain-stimulating puzzles to the extensive RPG battle mechanics, there's a boatload of fun, to be had around every turn. VGC, Mario & Luigi Brothership is a triumphant return for the series, maintaining the spirit and action-oriented platforming of its predecessors, coupled with fantastic exploration and satisfying battle mechanics. Eurogamer, while Brothership isn't the series at its very best, it's still a Mario & Luigi RPG, and these always contain moments of color and wit and invention. A relatively minor installment, but in a series this magical, that's still good news. Siliconera, we spent our first few hours with Mario & Luigi Brothership figuring this was just another Nintendo handhold. An overly tutorialized early game that would open up and relax a bit over time. Instead, it basically doesn't. it took us some real adjustments to accept Mario and Luigi Brothership for what it is, but once you do, there's genuine enjoyment to be found here. You have to learn to follow its pace and accept its shortcomings, because it won't change its ways and blossom into a top-tier Mario RPG. RPG site says Mario & Luigi Brothership is the biggest and boldest the series has ever been, with some novel battle mechanics and colorful presentation, yada yada yada. Okay, basically, there's one more after that, but it's just thinking the same crap that I've already said 3 times over.
All right, can we get like an audience review?
Didn't have that.
Then that just raises the question of how good is it? Because
I mean, if so many critics are reviewing it positively, with only one person having a what's the word?
Or mixed.
No, not necessarily a negative, a tempered response. I mean, it leaves positivity.
Yeah, but like you can say the same thing of like games that don't really have or like games that are like disliked by like a massive amount of the audiences, but like the critics still give it like a good rating.
Yeah.
It's like whenever Jedi Survivors, Jedi Outlaws came.
All in order.
No, Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah,
when Star Wars Outlaws came out, people were like, the critics were like, "Oh yeah, this game is great, it's amazing," and the entire like audience scores is like, "This game sucks. The dialogue is really bland. There's nothing to really like about the player character."
Okay. Here's something that made me chuckle.
The stealth in the game.
Pokemon fans work out how many Mon Ash Ketchum actually caught, and he sucks.
Oh yeah, no, Ash did not catch.
He does.
Like he did not.
He does. He catches so few Pokemon. When I was watching Black and White, I was shell shocked how many Pokemon Ash had caught in that region alone.
Yeah.
Because he almost never runs into the problem of he's caught more than 6 Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, counting Pikachu. He typically will eventually catch enough to have a full party until he has to have some heartbreaking separation and then catch a new thing.
And they have another heartbreaking separation at the very end of this series.
Pretty much.
Goodbye, Greninja.
Also, who the hell are these Skyrim-looking ass people?
We'll learn more about them as we continue. Basically,
Yeah, let me look into this one.
Basically, they're called the Church of Romulus. They're somewhat like a cult, and
okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, the reason why we have to do these is they give us access to basically the Master Assassin outfit of this game.
I mean, hey, a bunch of enemies that you get to kill like fodder is a bunch of enemies that you get to kill like fodder. It's no difference to me.
Yeah.
Just so back to the Ash Ketchum thing. According to this, Ash Ketchum only caught 57 unique individual Pokemon over the course of the series. Roughly 7% of the Pokemon available to him.
So 57 unique, right?
Yes, and this is allegedly counting his entire herd of Tauros as one, since it does say unique.
Yeah.
Which, I am still so annoyed that episode is cut from the English version, because you go into, like, the Orange Island stuff, and Casey comments on Ash having an entire herd of Tauros, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I caught those a while back."
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Ash was, like, in the Safari Zone or whatever, and he kept trying to catch something, I don't remember what, and every time he threw an empty Pokeball, a herd of Tauros would run by and he would catch one of them. Rinse and repeat until he was out of Pokeballs and had caught the entire damn herd.
If I remember correctly, he was basically trying to catch anything else but Tauros, because at the very beginning...
Probably. He was probably getting kind of sick of it.
I think he even said that. He's like, why are all these Tauros running away? But
it's like he already had the one that would inevitably defeat a Dragonite, which, badass.
but you know...
But, like, still...
but you know what kind of sucks? The fact that, like, we won't see Ash in the Paldea region. So Sorry.
No, you say.
Like, we won't get to see Ash in the Paldea region and have him catch 30 Paldean Tauroses.
Aren't there... Okay, if I remember correctly, there's, like, multiple variants of Paldean Tauros.
Yeah. There's the firefighting, water fighting, and just standard fighting.
Okay. Nice on.
Yeah. I'll be doing this at some point just to do the...
if you include all the different times that one of Ash's Pokemon evolved, the total is likely closer to 98, which equates to around 12%. Which... Dude.
I mean, that's slightly better, but like I get why. Because they wouldn't want to have Ash.
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't want him just to be able to swap in and out of any Pokemon at a given time. You know, like, the reason he always catches so few Pokemon is so that the show can have a set cast.
Yeah. But it was nice in Diamond and Pearl where we got to see...
That could help if I fall.
All of his older Pokemon.
Oh yeah, no, like, that's always fun when we get to the Pokemon League and we get to see Pokemon from his previous adventures. I always love that. I always look forward to that. And it's one of the only things that kept me going through the Unova region.
Yeah.
And its show. Iris, you know what you fucking did.
For those that don't know, the only...
I hate Anime Iris.
And it's only because she's a brat.
Yes, she is a brat with all the talk in the world and not a single thing to back it up.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm going to be 100% serious. It's really fucking petty, my dude.
It is petty, but so is she.
Yeah. So you're just being as bad as she is.
Perfect. A route up if I fall.
Regret nothing.
Like what was it? Whenever you were talking about how whenever you're playing like Black or White 1.
Yeah, that's right. The very first time I played Pokemon White version. Yeah, White version. When I got to Iris's gym, because when you play White version, you battle her, not the old dude. I went to where ice types can be found. I went through Wonder Trade. I collected an entire team of powerful ice type Pokemon, and I blitzed her because in the anime, she is deathly afraid of ice type Pokemon.
Like, I would understand if like she just gave you like a hard time in the game itself. But the fact that you are equating like the sins of the anime version of her to her game counterparts.
Okay, listen. I have eased up on Game Iris. I have eased up on her.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that they are separate beings.
But I'm saying at the time...
At that time, I was so pissed off at Anime Iris that I was going to take any opportunity to terrorize her.
So, guys, if you want to get under Kohga's skin, just
start acting like Anime Iris.
Yep. I will say the good thing about doing these is we get a good amount of cash.
Hmm.
Also, This is what we were looking for.
Neat.
The Scroll of Romulus. I leave my family's armor here. One of the finest sets ever made. May you who finds it receive strength in battle. Change of handwriting. We have taken it and set it back behind the iron door. 6 keys to unlock it. Spread amongst our brothers. It shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. And I'll, this exits where I think it is. Yes, it does. Okay. I'll take us to see what the armor looks like, because you can preview it somewhat.
Mm.
So, and it's very animal in
The
design.
followers of Romulus. This band
That's not inherently a bad thing.
terrorizing the
Yeah.
city for months.
It's just very
and driving the
polarizing
people into
in
the arms of the
contrast
church.
to
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce.
like
That is
the
why the
entire
letter is so
Ezio has
important.
right now.
Here it is.
Yeah.
I hope you can break a cipher.
Well, so is the armor that you get if you complete all the VR
This
missions.
one was supposed to be legible.
We'll
They are
we'll do that
transmitting
as
them
an
using a
episode
code
in
chip.
itself.
Without it,
That's fine. That's fine. The
Sometimes
sooner
luck
we do it, the better.
goes
Trust
on a way
me.
to win
Yeah,
a war.
because we'll probably
Andiamo. You
do
said we
those
had
like
allies
on
in
like a
DC.
day where
Bring me
I
to
didn't
them.
finish what I wanted to do
Follow
in the
me.
overworld, and be like, okay,
It's
guys,
just
let's
like need a break or something.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, this will finish up memory sequence 2.
Mm.
we recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards. But many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
So in this game, this is the fast travel mechanic.
Interesting, at least.
Yep. I don't know why, but every time like I remember these passages, for some reason my brain keeps thinking of the underground passages in AC3.
Yeah.
Because in that game, you actually get to go under. You can actually travel through those passages.
I mean, that's cool.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us in a new storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
See,
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
what?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
See, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you
Well, this is not a good situation.
Make some friends.
Oh, it really isn't. And with that, that's the end of sequence 2. Sequence 3 is building up the guilds.
The situation's so bad it makes Machiavelli's book look non-contradictive. Or not contradictive, fuck.
Non-existent, bad advice.
No, fucking... Controversial, that's the word, goddamn. I went to college!
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. I feel like college also kind of like you don't really learn a lot of like decent like if there was like a leadership class, I hope you get to like read about Machiavelli.
At least some of them, yeah.
Okay, 2 things.
And if you want the cliff notes, just watch the anime How a Realist Saved a Kingdom or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, all this working with Machiavelli is actually motivating me to want to watch that show again.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing to connect.
Yeah, I was thinking like that was probably something I was going to do at some point while I was
It's a good watch. It's a good watch. It's also got like a lot of chatter, so it's really good for background noise.
yeah. All right.
Like one of these days, I'm hoping to do a Let's Play of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and like all of its DLC. But man, I'm gonna need something in my other ear. Because that game, while having gorgeous graphics, is tedious as fuck.
Yep. Yeah, so on Timber Island, we're just going to buy all
I mean, if all you're gonna do is unlock all of the establishments, then we can do that off camera.
Yeah. But I'm just going to get the ones here, since they're right here, and we can do the outro while we do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, in between episodes, I am going to, just kind of, not you, go around the center area.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of explore as much of the outer areas as I can.
Right.
To basically I'll take down all the Borgia towers. I'll buy up all the stuff I can. Get as much of the maps as I can.
Yeah.
Just so in the next episode we have a good amount of income, and then after that I'll probably also then spend some time. Oh no, because
We'll figure it out.
yeah, because now the sequences are going to start kind of taking a little longer.
Mm.
Let's do I have the items for the shop quest? No, I do not. Terracotta pot, totem, and Buddhist prayer beads. So yeah, these are the shop quests. You do these by turning in like these specific items, and then you get the item associated with this. And this one is going to be a far better sword.
Crossbow. Ooh,
Yep.
exciting.
Weapon wise,
Ooh, that's okay. The Roman longsword looks good.
yeah. I'm just kind of
You're fine. I'm just a sword nerd.
yeah. Oh no, there's a lot of really good swords. And
Like that is something I always love about Assassin's Creed: the designs of all the different weapons.
yeah. So yeah, in between episodes, I'm going to explore through all the areas, pick up as much of the Borgia flags as I can, pick up as much of the... Oh, not this way, this way. As much of the treasure chests if I run into any flowers. We won't be able to get all the flowers until like memory sequence 7, which that unlocks the entire map. So it'll be a slow but sure thing. Then as the game continues, I'll probably also break down some things that I do. This one will take a while. Let's see, the Vaticano treasure map. We won't even be able to do that until we actually get to the Vatican. We have access to the Vatican. So that one takes a while. Yeah, one of the biggest complaints that people did have was the fact that the map is so big and huge, and people just wanted to be able to explore everything.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I kind of get that, but, you know.
Yeah. Like, I would be okay with, like, limiting off the Borgia towers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, actually. Because we're right here. Don't have the money for it. But we can actually dye our clothes, and the dyes in this game look so much better than the previous game. But yeah, like I said, in between episodes, I'm just going to be spending time just kind of building up the map. Going to areas that we are able to go into. Layer Romulus. Layer Romulus. Okay. Yeah. I'll also do all the Borgia towers, and hopefully in the next episode the map is going to look a lot more cleared up.
Yeah.
Oh, Templar layer. Okay. I'll save all like the Templar layers of Romulus for the next episode also.
Sure.
But yeah, Kohga, do you have any videos on your channel that you want people to go check out?
Go check out Dragon Ball Xenoverse. At the time of this recording, I just recently uploaded its finale episode.
Yeah. So go do that.
And that last battle it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. So go check out Kohga's channel, and remember to like, comment, sub, do all that good stuff. Go check out some of my other content. If everything kind of goes as planned on my side, I should have already posted all the episodes of the first Tomb Raider game, of like not the original like polygonal big-breasted
The first Tomb Raider game that we are playing. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
For simplicity's sake.
Yeah. So go check out that. Go check out some other stuff on my channel. And we'll see you guys next time.
Later, nerds.
Peace.